Hi, I'm Bonnie Barker with Bonnie Bay Crochet. Today I'm going to show you how you can turn any edge of crochet that may look like this into this by adding post ribbing. Let's go ahead and get started. So let me go ahead and show you how to do this. It's not difficult at all, and this should only take a few minutes to show you what you need to do. Okay, I am working with an edge that already has a line of single crochets or a row of single crochets evenly crocheted across. And you can see this is from edges of other row ends. Okay, so if you haven't done that already to your design, your scarf or whatever, just go ahead and work a row of single crochets evenly across, and then you can fasten off. Okay, I'm going to start with the right side facing, and I'm going to insert my hook into that first stitch, or it could be a corner if you have a corner, which might be a chain stitch. Okay, I'm going to work a slip knot with my yarn. Now I am working with some DK weight yarn and a size H or 8 or 5.00 millimeter crochet hook. Of course, this would apply to any yarn size. Just make sure that you size up your hook appropriately. Okay, so I've pulled that yarn through and it is now attached with a 1 chain. I'm going to add 1 more chain to that, and this can be worked with any multiple. I'm going to work in that same space as joining, and I'm going to work a double crochet, and I'm going to work a double crochet in each stitch as I work all the way across this edging. So go ahead and do that, and it really doesn't matter again the number of stitches that you use, so just go ahead and work across. So this is what you should have after working those double crochets all the way across the row ends. And then we're going to turn. So now to begin row 2, we're going to start with a chain 2. We're going to skip this first stitch, and then we're going to begin working alternating front and back post double crochets. And they're worked like this. We wrap the hook as we're beginning to work our double crochet, but instead of inserting it through the top loops, we're going to work the hook around the body of the stitch as if you're giving it a belt. Then we're going to pull up a loop, and then we have 3 loops on the hook, and just like working a double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. For the back post, it's very similar. We wrap the hook, except that we come in the back door from the back side, and the hook goes around the stitch and goes out the side back door, so to speak. And make sure we pull up a loop. Now we have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 on the back side, so to speak. Therefore, a back post double crochet. And so we're going to alternate. We're going to work a front post coming in through the front, and then a back post coming in from the back side around the next stitch. Front post, double crochet, back post, double crochet, front post, double crochet, and back post. So we're going to alternate that back and forth all the way across. So go ahead and work that across the row. Now when we get to the end, we're going to end with a front post double crochet, and then we're going to work a half double crochet worked into that turning chain just like that. So let's go ahead and pause and take a look at what we have. And let's go ahead and turn. And to begin row 3, which is actually going to be the same every time the front row or the front side of your work is facing, we're going to chain 2, and we're going to skip this first stitch, and we're going to begin with a back post because that front post now presents itself as a back post. So we're going to work a back post double crochet. This will make sense in a few minutes. And then these stitches are protruding on the front side, so we work a front post over that. We want to match what we see and feel. And it's also very helpful with these post stitches to use the nerve endings in your thumb and in your fingers of your non-dominant hand to help you know. So I can feel that that is a back post, so I will work a back post and then a front post over the next stitch, and then a back post double crochet, front post, and then a back post, etc. So go ahead and work that all the way across, and I'll show you how the row ends again. At the end of this row, we end with a back post, double crochet, followed by a half double worked into the turning chain. And let's take a look. Again, it's looking a lot more like a familiar ribbing pattern. And the more rows we work, the more defined it will get. So let's go ahead and chain 2. This is for row number 4, and this has the back side of my scarf facing. I'm going to skip that first stitch, and we see the stitch is on the front side. You can feel it protruding there. So front post double crochet over the front post, and then a back post over the back post. Again, front post over the front post, and back post over the back post. So I'm going to go ahead and continue working this a few more rows until I like the length of it. And you can vary the length of this ribbing depending on the item that you're attaching it to. Some things you may just want a small ribbing. For example, for some items, let's say if this is a sleeve, perhaps you would only want a small amount of ribbing around the end of a sleeve. For a scarf, you might want a little more just to give it definition. And again, there's no limit to how long you can make this. The only thing that's going to limit you is really the amount of yarn that you have to work with, but this can be elongated quite a bit. The main goal as you work the ribbing is that you stay within the lines, that you work front post over the front post and back post over the back post to maintain this pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and work a few more rows of this, and then I'll show you my finished product. After completing 7 rows, I really think that's the magic number for this particular design. So now I'm going to work my last half double crochet in that turning chain to end this row. I'm going to give it a chain and a tug and clip that loose strand, and then of course I'm going to hide this using my trusty yarn needle and my pair of sharp scissors in just a second. But I just wanted to show you just how you can upcycle an older design, or perhaps do like I did. This work in progress had been in my work basket for more than 10 years, I'm ashamed to say. And I just didn't have enough yarn to complete the original project. So I just decided I'm going to make this into a scarf instead of a sweater wrap, and I am just delighted with the way this ribbing works. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, I have over 1,000 more on my YouTube channel, and make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're looking for other demonstrations like this, please feel free to reach out and comment below in the comment section. God bless. Bye-bye.